What's up, guys? Welcome back to another video. Today I have my Premier League 23-24 predictions. So let's start with a 20th place. My 20th place for this season, basically everyone's 20th place for this season, Luton Town. Let's look at their last 5 fixtures then. Well, they beat Sheffield Wednesday, drew with Welling, drew with Wolves, lost to Bochum, and beat Bochum. I think that's 2 90-minute games. Yeah, but still, if you look at the lineups, I think this is their best lineup for Luton. And Welling game doesn't actually say. But let's look at their first 5 games. They got Brighton, tough game. Chelsea, tough game. West Ham, they got Europa League this year. Fulham, okay. Wolves, they've already drawn with. But look at the first 2 games, Brighton and Chelsea. They need to get off to a cracking start if they want to do well. Their first home game will be in the EFL Cup because their stadium's not ready yet for the Premier League, so they've had to postpone the Burnley game until it's not actually been decided yet. Here is their squad. They've got 2 coaches, which I don't understand. It must be a glitch or something. But yeah, Luton Town are my 20th place. Next up, we have 19th, and it's So last year, I don't think I sent down any promoted side. No, I did, but none went down. I think I should sent down Fulham and Nottingham Forest. And this year, I'm going to do the same. I'm sending down 2 championship teams. Just 2 of the 3 championship teams that came up, I don't think are Premier League quality. So that's why I'm sending down Sheffield United. In their friendlies, they beat Chesterfield, drew with Estoril, lost to Rotherham, lost to Girona, beat Derby, lost to Struggett. Their first 3 games is at home against Palace, away against Forest, and at home against City. Here are their squads. But yeah, I just don't think they are good enough for Premier League football. I'm not trying to be rude or anything, but the teams in here this year are really good. The teams that went down are really good. Sheffield United and Luton, not up to the standards. That's why I'm putting Sheffield United in 19th. In 18th now, it's not going to be Burnley, the newly promoted side. It's actually going to be Wolves. They beat Guimaraes, they beat Porto, they drew with Scotland, drew with Luton, beat Rennes. But if you look at their transfers, look how many they sold. So departures. So they sold Matthias, returning from loan, Scott Jack, free agent, Luke Mason, free agent, Boubacar Traore, returning from loan, Michael Agbula, free agent, Jack Hodnett, free agent, Lee Harkin, free agent, Nathan Michael Collins, transferred, Theodore Cornaby, loan, Nigel Longwick, loan, Haya Kawabi, transfer, Louis Molden, loan, Dion Sanderson, unknown, Jackson Smith, unknown, Kijana Hoover, loan, Chiquinho, loan. Raul Jimenez, transferred. Ryan Giles, transferred. Dexter Lembisca, loan. Oliver Tipton, loan. Matja Sartic, transfer. Luke Kundal, loan. And then all those players that went to that Saudi Arabian clubs. And arrivals, Fabio Silva just returning from loan. They've not really brought in any good players. That's why I'm sending Wolves back down to the Championship. They've been up for ages. It's time for them to go down. It's time to go. Next up, they finished this place last year. They're finishing it again in my predictions. Everton beat Nyones, beat Wigan, drew Bolton, beat Stoke, beat Sporting. First 2 games, Fulham at home, Aston Villa away, and Wolves at home. Here is the squad. The thing is with Everton, I don't think they're good enough to get above 15th place, but I don't think they're bad enough to get relegated. And they got Sean Dyche at the wheel as well. That's why I'm saying Everton will be staying up. I'm just trying to get past. I don't like talking in these predictions. I just want to say what I'm saying. And a lot of people, once again, are putting this team to go down. And last year, they got roasted. And this year, they're going to get roasted. Bournemouth are staying up in my prediction. They beat Hibernian 4-0. Lost to Tel Aviv 1-0. Beat Southampton 3-2. Lost to Atalanta 3-1. Beat Lorient 2-0. First 3 games. West Ham away. West Ham home, Liverpool away, Tottenham home. Tough games. Squad. Once again, with Bournemouth, I like Bournemouth. I want to see them stay up. They're going to struggle, but they're going to stay up. I don't know why they got rid of their manager and got Adoni Iraola, but Bournemouth is staying up in my opinion. 15th. Thing is, all 3 teams that came up last year, in my opinion, will stay up. Nottingham Forest will be my 15th place. Beating Notts County, losing to Valencia, beating Levante, losing to Leeds, losing to PSV, losing to Rennes, drawing with Frankfurt. First 3 games, Arsenal away, Sheffield United home, Man United away. Here's the squad, but the thing is, I think Stephen Cooper can actually do a good job, and he's got the players to do it with as well. Wayne Hennessy, if we look, he played for Wales in the international. He's played international with Wales. Who started for them last year was, well, they got Matt Turner from Arsenal, but I know he's really good. Sorry, what keeper did they have last year? Let me go down to this game. Lineups. Oh, they were starting with Hennessy then. Why isn't it showing me? He's only had 4 starts for Nottingham Forest. Wait, let me go to the Leeds game. They had Keylor Navas, but still, even though he's gone back on loan, I still think he's a good. Hennessy can do the job. Matt Turner's good. Willy Bolly, Felipe, Scott McKenna, Harry Toffolo, Nico Williams, Danilo even. Oh wait, no, that's not the right Danilo, but he's meant to be good, to be honest. I think. I don't know. Morgan Gibbs White, John Shelby, Ryan Yates, Taiwo Awoni, Anthony Elanga, Emmanuel Dennis, Alex Myton, Chris Wood. The list goes. Brennan Johnson, Alex Myton. Nottingham Forest is staying up. No questions asked. 14th. This team will be distracted by European football. West Ham. They might have won the Conference League. They got promoted to the Europa League. But you saw what place they finished last year whilst playing for the Conference League, 14th, but they were in the relegation battle. I think they're finishing 15th this year. They beat Bromwood, beat Perth Glory, beat Tottenham, drew Dagenham and Redbridge, lost to Rennes, lost to Leverkusen. Here are their squads. They got Areola, Fabianski, Aguard, Cresswell, Sufel, Emerson, Agbona, Zuma, Pablo Fornals, Lucas Baguetta, Thomas Suchek, Mikel Antonio, Jared Bowen, Danny Ings. Only problem is, and a big problem, Declan Rice has gone to Arsenal. That's a big problem because they haven't replaced him, but they got the money too. So West Ham will be finishing 14th, this year. 13th, so the same way they finished last year. 13th, newly promoted Burnley. Vincent Kompany as the manager, lost to Genk, beat Benfica, drew Betis, lost to Mainz. Man City and Aston Villa, they're starting games. They came first with 101 points, 10 points in front of second. They got Muric, James Trafford, Al Dakil, Ekdal, Berg, Brownhill, Jack Cork, Josh Cullen, Goodmanson, Nathan Redmond, Jay Rodriguez, and Vincent Kompany at the wheel. This team is just... I like this team a lot. I think they can do bits in the Prem. Burnley is my 13th place team. Now we move on to 12th. Crystal Palace. Jesus, they've had a lot. Lost to Barnet, drew Bromby, beat Crawley. Wait, is he the lineup? Lost to Crawley, beat Crawley, beat Watford, lost to Millionois, lost to Sevilla on pens. Why did it go to pens? It was knockout pens straight away, really. Rakitic scored and then they missed and they were out. Wow. And they beat Lyon. Fixtures, their first 3 games, Sheffield United away, Arsenal at home, Brentford away. They finished 11th last year. I'm moving them down a place just because what team is above them that wasn't last year? Chelsea I put above them this year. It's just moving down one, but they have a good side and they're a Premier League side. They're not going to get relegated anytime soon. Crystal Palace. My 11th place is a team that's not been in the Prem for long, but have stabilised safety already. Brentford. Drew Boreham Wood, lost to Fulham, lost to Brighton, drew Aston Villa. I think that was in... Yeah, that was in the big friendly thing. Big friendly thing, yeah. Don't know what it's called, but... the Premier League thing, Premier League USA Tour kind of thing. I don't know. So yeah, lost to Fulham, lost to Brighton, drew Villa, drew Lille. They finished 9th last year. I'm moving them down to 11th. 11th. This is their squad: David Raya, just Mikhail Damsgaard, Christian Norgard, Ivan Toney, but he's going to miss a few. Yeah, he's still going to be suspended for... But they've got Brandon Buemo. They've got goal scorers in their team. Brentford on my 11th place. 10th. we're going with Fulham, nothing to say, they're just 10th team. Beat Brentford, lost to Villa, lost to Chelsea, beat Hoffenheim. Everton, Brentford, Arsenal, their first games. They finished 10th last year, so the same position. They got Leno, he's good. Tim Ream, Robinson, Harry Wilson, blah blah blah. William Raul Jimenez, la 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 la. But I think, not wrong, Mitrovic. I don't think he's going to be here anytime soon. I think he's leaving the club. Problems, blah blah blah. So for them are my 10th place team. 9th. Getting close now. Chelsea. I know. They beat Wrexham, beat Brighton, drew Newcastle, beat Fulham, drew Dortmund. First 3 games, Liverpool, West Ham, Luton. Last year finished 12th. But it's an improvement, especially because they sold. Well, how Felix left it from the loan. They got rid of Mount, Azpilicueta, David Fofana. Wait, no, not that Fofana. Christian Pulisic, Aubameyang, Ampadu, and all those players that went to the Saudi Pro League. Chelsea are 9th, missing out on Europe once again. I'm sorry, unless they get rid of Todd Bowley, they're not going in my European spots. Now we move on to 8th. Just missing out of Europe is a team that's already in Europe. It is a team that I can't find. Aston Villa. Sorry, Villians, but drew Warsaw, drew Newcastle, beat Fulham, drew Brentford, beat Lazio, beat Valencia. First 3 games, Newcastle, Everton, and Burnley. They don't have their EFL Cup game yet because they're in Europe. As I said, they're in Europe. They finished 7th. I think Thursday night isn't going to be good for them. I think they'll do well, just not Europe again. Unai Emery, I've got faith. Aston Villa is 8th. 7th. Getting into Europe. They didn't last year. They finished 8th. It is Tottenham Hotspur. They have got the Celtic manager, I think. Yeah, and who is? I think he was at Celtic. I don't know for sure. It seems like Harry Kane's leaving. So that's why I'm putting them 7th. They could be lower, but I think they'll finish 7th. Brentford, Tottenham, Man U, Bournemouth is their next games. They lost to West Ham, beat Lyon City, beat Shakhtar, lost to Barca. Look at this squad. Harry Kane's more than likely leaving, especially since he wasn't in the team that played Barca. I think he's going to Bayern Munich very, very soon. Tottenham, 7th place. 6th and Europa League is a team that got Champions League football, Newcastle. Beat Gateshead, beat Rangers, drew Villa, drew Chelsea, beat Brighton, beat Fiorentina, beat Villarreal. Once again with Europe, I don't think it's their first time in Europe in ages. Most of these players have never played in Europe. It's going to be tough for them, and they got rid of St. Maximin. That's why Eddie Howe's team is my 6th place. My 5th team is also kind of the same, but I have more faith in them, even though a lot of big players are leaving. Brighton are my 5th. Lost to Chelsea, beat Brentford, lost to Newcastle, drew Rayo Vallecano. I know that maybe they shouldn't be that high up, but I'm putting them that high up. I just have faith in De Zerbi. Now you'll see that I've not got any shockers in my top 4. 4th, Liverpool. I think they'll do one better. I don't think I think for them it's more, can we get back into Europe than let's fight for the title. That's what I think for them. Third, Manchester United. Just same again. I don't think they can be in the top two. I think it's too far between Arsenal and Man City. And then, right, I'm a Manchester City fan. And I don't want to be biased. Let's look at the teams quickly. Let's look at the champions first, Manchester City. Let's look at their squad. Scott Carson means nothing. Ederson will always start unless he gets an injury. And then they'll bring in a loanee. Akanji, good. Ake, good. How Cancelo? Probably won't play. Diaz, good. Guivardo, just joined Man City, good. Laporte, good. Rico Lewis, good. John Stones, good. Kyle Walker, good. Not seen Oscar Bob play. Kevin De Bruyne, good. Phil Foden, good. Sergio Gomez, good. Jack Grealish, good. Mateo Kovacic, good. James McKay, kinda. Nico O'Reilly, not seen him play. Cole Palmer, good. Maximo Perron, not really seen him play. Calvin Phillips, don't know. Rodri, good. Ronaldo Silva, good. Julian Alvarez, good. Erling Haaland, good. Benjamin Knight, don't know. Pep Guardiola, one of the best managers of all time. Let's now look at Arsenal. Carl Hayne, not really. James Hilton, no. Arthur Kokomai, no. Aaron Ramsdale, good. Not the other keeper. So if Ramsdale, but they're looking to bring in David Raya. Cedric, meh. Gabriel, good. Rob Holding, meh. Kewell, good. Don't know him. Saliba, brilliant. Don't know him. Timber, good. Tamiyasu, good. Ben White, good. Zinchenko, good. Kai Havertz, good. Jorginho, good. Odegaard, good. Partey, good. Rice, good. Saka, good. Emile Smith Rowe, good. Vieira, good. Balogun, good. Jesus, good. Marquinhos, good. Martinelli, good. I don't know about Marquinhos actually, but Martinelli, good. Nketiah, good. Trossard, good. Mikel Arteta, good. My winner of the 2023-2024 Premier League is Arsenal FC. It's just Manchester City lost Gundogan and talks of Walker going and maybe even Rodri. I just don't have faith in my own team. They probably will, but I just don't have faith in them this year. So Manchester City is my second place, Arsenal my first. I'm hoping Man City proves me wrong. But let's see what happens. It's tough to predict the title this year.